So a few days ago, Tuesday to be exact, I go into the gym locker room. Nothing out of the ordinary, nothing strange seemed to be going on. I go to my locker, and then I see that there is a completely different lock on that locker. Because I tried opening it, I made sure the combination was correct a whole bunch of times. It wasn't my lock. And obviously, this is a huge issue because, well, I need that locker. I need a locker, actually. So, yeah, because last year the rules were kind of different. You didn't even need a locker. You could just leave your bags on on the one of the whole bunch of windowsills that are in the gym, and it was fine. But now they changed the rules. You need a lock and a locker to go into the gym and to play and do whatever they're doing in there. Otherwise, you don't get credit, and you're not allowed to play. So, anyways, this was a huge issue because I didn't want to flunk gym because of something like this. So I had to gather up a whole bunch of courage to go up to the gym teacher and say, "My lock is missing," because, well, obviously you already know why. I am very shy to go up to people and tell them something, especially people I don't really talk to that much. So, anyways, I go up to the gym teacher and I tell him in a very quiet and soft-spoken voice because, again, I was really timid. Um, yeah, someone took my lock. There was a completely different lock on my locker, and he just says, "That's impossible." Yeah, big help, right? But anyways, he said after the gym ended and all that, I had to sit on the side because I wasn't prepared. I didn't have my gym uniform on. Here's how my school works. You have the regular uniform you have to wear on classes that are not gym, and then there's the gym uniform you have to wear in gym. That's a T-shirt, and the regular uniform is just a button shirt. So, anyways, he claimed to be right on it, but it is Thursday, and this video will be uploaded on Friday. It is Thursday at the time I'm recording this, and nothing has been done. Nothing. I hardly got anywhere. He did tell me a few days ago that he'll make sure he'll get whoever's on my locker off. He'll be on the lookout, and he'll make them get off my locker and give it back to me. That never happened. Yeah, whoever's still there, whoever's using my locker is still there, and they're still putting their stuff in my locker. They still have their own lock on my locker, and I just wonder, how do they get it off? My only assumption is maybe they bought a clip and snapped the thing off. I don't know. That's my only assumption because there's no other possible way how that lock could be. It could just be taken off. And trust me, I remember fully that I locked my lock on my locker and made sure it was on there correctly. I did everything right, and somehow that lock was able to be taken off, and someone else put their lock there. And trust me, they didn't have a key because only the janitor has that key, and there's only one key for like I don't know, like 500 locks in the school. So one key and all those locks. It's not like he could have stolen it or anything because that key from what I know is clipped onto the janitor's belt, and there's no way they could take that. So anyways, here's the thing, like, how desperate for a locker are you? I still see a whole bunch of empty lockers without any locks on it that you can use and put your own lock on, but no, you have to steal mine. I mean, yeah, sure, most of the available lockers are in the back of the locker room, but the locker room isn't that big. It's not that bad. I mean, at the very most, you're just gonna have an extra 10 seconds to walk because where my old locker was, it was right in the front of the locker room. It was at a perfect It was at a perfect place, and I was near all my friends and all that. And I was able to get to the gym faster than most people. But even if you are in the back, like, it's not gonna make you that much of a difference. Maybe not even a 10-second difference. Maybe even less. I mean, are you really that goddamn lazy and you don't want to walk, like, I don't know, maybe an extra 5 or 10 seconds? The only culprit I could think of is this transfer kid, because around the time he gets transferred in, and he's in a completely new school, my lock goes missing. But whatever. For all I know, he's not even the one behind it, and I'm not the type to point fingers because one, I don't want him getting pissed off at me or anything, and two, I don't even know if he was the one who did it. But for all I know, it could be someone completely different, and yeah. But that's really the only person I can think of because again, someone new transfers in my school, and we don't get that many transfer students because, again, I'm in a very small school. There's only like 500 people in the school, so we don't get that many transfer students. This is like the first transfer student since like, I don't know, September or something. And right around the time he comes, my lock goes missing, and someone else's lock is on my locker. So, again, I don't know. Maybe it's not him. Whatever. I'm not trying to point fingers or anything. Oh, and trust me, I made sure I was at the right locker because I have my locker number memorized right in my head. Yeah, the lockers have numbers on top of them, so you'll know which one is yours. And I had that number memorized, and I made sure that was the exact locker I was looking at and trying to open. So yeah, don't try to say I was at the wrong locker because I wasn't. So yeah, thanks to the douchebag who did this. Thank you so much because now my grade is suffering because of you, and I can't do anything in gym, which honestly gym is one of the most fun periods of my day. So yeah, screw you. I know he's probably not watching this video more than likely. So yeah, two more stories actually. I have no glasses. I'm not wearing any glasses while making this video. And you might be wondering, why am I even mentioning this? Today, I was sitting right in front of a volleyball court because I had to sit on the side. And then that volleyball was coming straight at me. And that ball was going so fast that I didn't really have any time to react. And it hit me straight in the face, and it shattered my glasses. So now I don't have any glasses. Yay! Oh, and here's one more thing. Disgusting story, by the way. So if you're eating or anything and you don't like hearing disgusting things while you're eating, feel free to click off. Today, actually, the same day my glasses broke, this is right before, I was walking out of the locker room after I checked my locker to see if he finally kicked off that douche who stole my locker, and of course no luck. Anyways, I was walking out of the locker room, and this weird kid, I've said stuff about him before. He tried to fight me earlier this year. People who follow the Google Plus community probably have heard that story. But anyway, I guess I'm cool with him now because he tries to be all buddy with me, even though I don't like him at all, but whatever. He goes up to me and asks, "Have you ever eaten ejaculated semen before?" And I was like, "Hell no." And then he said, "Oh, you should try it sometime. It actually tastes pretty good." So, he jerks off and eats his own cum. Oh, and I wasn't the only one person he asked this to. He was asking this to a bunch of people, actually. So yeah, that's that. That's all I have to say. Bye-bye.